between the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Looking to throw, Haskins. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now it's Haskins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 3rd down, Rankin. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. First down carry for Barkley. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Barkley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
A quick toss outright. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 21-yard.
The kick by Bass is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
Niners 3.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run with Taylor. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Well, maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a whistle and a timeout called. By the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners will go on offense.
The Niners take
first and 10.
At their own 32-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Rankin. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Keenan Allen.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Rankin. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerry Judy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run with Taylor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards, the pickup there.
4-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here's 10. Patriots nothing.
Taylor. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
The ball carrier.
4 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Pickup on the play. First down, Patriots.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Taylor. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
He's across midfield.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From just shy of midfield, Haskins. He completes this to Sutton.
Haskins pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Haskins. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
32-yard line.
On first down, Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. And CD, congratulations are in order because he just passed Barry Sanders and moved into 3rd place all-time on the NFL rushing list.
And just think of what that gives him in terms of cachet, in terms of respect, because many people think Barry Sanders is the greatest running back that's ever played. Now, on the all-time rushing list, 3rd, ahead of him now, how about this? Walter Payton and Emmitt Smith.
That's pretty good company, folks.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Barkley. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
The ball carrier.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First and 10, Taylor now. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride him maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making the play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Rankin. That's going to be caught by Judy. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by John Johnson.
Barkley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Rankin. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
To throw on third down. Rankin. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here and go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
First down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The give to Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Montez Sweat in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They're going option play on 3rd down. This is out quickly to the right, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? Where you want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, Rankin rolling to his right. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Off play action. Rankin. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Makes it third down.
Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Haskins to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Taylor. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
New England on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Haskins. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football.
Complete to Calvin Ridley. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. So that'll back him up 5. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. And no, it's incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
On downs.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
The 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll roll him out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And It's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
It's a gain of
big play there for New England. 56 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Marquise Blair on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Haskins will throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
To Jonathan Taylor. A gain of 2 on the play. And this.
Now it's Haskins.
Third down.
And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. Third time. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Rankin. Man open. That's Kiki QT complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun. Rankin. Smith catches left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Herb Smith.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Rankin. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
46-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr., and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Rankin on the move to his left. He's going to take off. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by New England.
Following the turnover, it's Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Calvin Ridley. Incomplete. He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
Throwing again. Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a contact.